So for the past 2 weeks, I've been watching the World Junior Hockey Championships that have been taking place in Russia. And because they're in Russia, they've been on at weird times. Most of the games have been at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I've been getting up or staying up for those. Kind of messed with my sleep pattern a bit. Now, my home country of Canada didn't win a medal in the tournament, which kind of sucks. There's always high expectations in Canada. But it didn't happen this time. Can't win them all, unfortunately. Congratulations to my neighbors to the south, the United States, who were the gold medal winners. Good for you guys. But I'm not here to talk about the tournament, although the tournament is partially what inspired the topic for today's video. Team Canada's goaltender, Malcolm Subban, has taken a lot of heat from the Canadian fans for a pretty intangible reason. Now, Malcolm Subban has had some good games in the tournament. He's had some, average to shaky games. But you expect that from any goaltender, right? Now, arguably, the shakiest game that Malcolm had in the tournament was the semifinal game against the United States. Winning would have got us to the gold medal game, but losing put us in the bronze medal game. And after that game, Malcolm got some pretty heavy comments on Twitter. And unfortunately, it's not uncommon for fans to be hard on athletes on Twitter. And if you know how I feel about that, that's probably a whole other video in and of itself. But here's the thing. Malcolm Subban is black. And I'll spare you the details. You can use your imaginations, but in being black, the comments that Malcolm Subban got kind of took on a whole other level of heinousness. I mean, it's hard enough when you're hearing from fans, they wish they had another goalie in net. But when you're searching your name on Twitter and you see things like, "What is that blank doing in our net?" It's just mind-boggling. I mean, it's 2013 now. Why is this still happening? You can say another goalie might have done better, but just why bring race into it? I just think it's about time we stop treating skin color like it's a difference at all. And I know it's a physical difference, but so is hair color. So is eye color. Why does nobody mention those? I mean, could you imagine if race were determined by eye color? Think of the KKK meetings. Alright, looks like you have all the qualifications to join our group. Just gonna have to have a look in your eyes. Ha! I knew it. You're one of them blue-eyed pansies, aren't you? Get the hell out of here. Hazel power! Hazel power! Yeah, that would just be nutty. But I hope that proves my point. I mean, skin color is just a physical difference. And a few hundred years ago, someone decided that because of that physical difference, these people are going to be our slaves. And while slavery's disappeared now, the idea that blacks are different from whites is still here. Why? I bet most people don't even know this, but there is a scientific reason why some people have darker skin than others. A long time ago, in places like Africa and India, it was really hot there, and so the people who lived there produced more of a pigment called melanin, which made their skin darker to protect themselves from the sun and the heat and all that. People who lived in colder places didn't need to produce that much, although that is also the reason why some people get freckles in the summertime. It's not about God separating us or whatever reason the KKK is using this week. Some people just simply needed a little more sun protection than others. So let's treat them all like they're different. Sound like a good idea? Yeah, didn't think so. Moving on. Finally, if you want a perfect example of how to treat someone who is physically different, watch your dog. No, I'm serious. Watch your dog. Dogs are colorblind. I'll pause for a minute while you guys all go on mythbusters.com and come back and tell me, "No, they're not. They're not colorblind. Check your facts, you moron." Why am I watching this clown? No, I don't mean colorblind like that. I mean colorblind in the sense that You know, dogs are all different shapes, sizes, breeds, and colors. And when a dog comes across another dog that is different in one or more of these ways, they don't care. Just bring your dog to a dog park. They'll be excited as hell. It'll be the most fun they've had all day. And all they're thinking is, more dogs! More dogs! They're not thinking, oh, that's a Dalmatian. That's a Shih Tzu. Do I really want to go there? They're just happy to make new friends. Why can't humans be like that? Alright guys, I'm gonna go. Just remember, if you judge a book by its cover, you might miss out on a really good book. And if you judge a person by their skin, you might miss out on a really good friend, or a really good lover, or a really good worker, or a really good goalie. So take a lesson from your dog. Don't judge, just have fun. Be colorblind. That's the kind of day it's been in Jordansville. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.